Hello everyone, this is Ashish Sani from Innovate Yourself. Welcome back to my channel. Once again, I am back with another session on app development using Python programming along with Kiwi. So, like in the last session, I have already shown you like how you can use multiple layout, and in them I have shown you the first layout, which was the anchor layout, and in there I have shown you how you can place the different widgets with respect to the anchor layout. And similarly, now we are going to move to a next layout, and that is the grid layout. So let me just move to that slide and let's see how you can do the placement of widgets in grid layout and also what exactly the grid layouts are. So let me just move to that first. So grid layout. So as we can see on your screen, there is one image on the right side of your screen. So there is one image. On that image there are different widgets that are being placed in just a format, like you're placing the widgets in a row or column format. So exactly, grid layout is just like the same, that you are using a grid layout and where you can place your widgets in a matrix of rows and columns. So this is just similar like a box layout, and you can place a widget in that format. So similarly, we are going to do the same thing today, and we are going to see how you can place the widgets with respect to the rows and columns format, and how your Kiwi is allowing you to do that with respect to the rows and columns. So this is all that we are going to do, and this is all about the grid layout. And also here you can explicitly place the widgets in a specific rows and columns format. So this is all about the grid layout. Now let's move to the program and let's understand how you can place the different widgets in the grid layout with respect to the rows and columns. So let's understand that part. Alright, so you can see there is a program which we have created in the last session where we were able to place the widgets with respect to the anchor layout. So this is all that we have done in the last session. Now let's understand the grid layout. So for that, let me just create a new script where I will be doing all the stuff. So let me just create a new script. So let's give it a name. Alright, now let's understand what exactly I'm going to do today. In today's session, I'm going to add two different widgets. In your case, you can add multiple widgets as per your suitability. But currently, just for the demonstration purpose, I'm going to show you that how you can add two different widgets, and that different widgets will be one will be the label and the second one will be the button. So I'm going to show you how you can use two different widgets and how you can place them with respect to the grid layout as per the rows and columns format. So for that, let me create a class where I will be doing all the stuff. So just give it a name. Let's say grid layout demo. And in here, what exactly you have to do is you have to inherit this class with another class, which is the grid layout, and we are calling it from the Kiwi. So just write the name, and you know how to do that part, right? Because I have already shown you in my previous video like how you can call them directly, and also you don't have to learn everything in case of PyCharm, right? As you can see in here, import this. So when I will click on this, it will automatically import the grid layout for me. So this is what I have done, and it has inherited this part. So similarly, you have to create one init method, right? So just create that part, and also along with this, just add a variable so that you can add multiple values with respect to the argument. So this is why I'm doing this, and also inside this just call the super class, right? And just remove this first, yeah. And in here inside this just specify the same thing, works, right? So this is what I have done, and this is the basic thing that you must have already done in the basic Python programming as well. So I don't think so that I have to explain everything again, right? So this is all about that part. Now after that, it's time to first specify that how many rows and how many columns do you want for your application. And like in our case, we only have two different widgets, so we can set, let's say, two columns or one row, or two rows or one column. So this is how we can set the values, this is how we can set the widgets, right? So this is all about that. So in our case, let's do one thing. Let's add the number of rows as 2 and the number of columns as 1. So this is how I'm going to place the widgets, right? So that's why you can see, firstly I have specified the number of rows with the command self dot rows equal to 2, which means you have set the number of rows as 2 and you have set the number of columns as 1. So this is what you have done, right? And similarly, if in your case you have multiple other widgets, you can specify the number of rows and columns as per your suitability. If in case you have, let's say, 4 number of widget, you can specify 2 number of rows and 2 number of columns, or let's say 4 number of rows and 1 number of column. So this is how you can just change the value for it, right? And for that, I have already set the number of rows and columns. The next thing is to add the widgets. The first widget will be, let's say, the label, right? So for that you have to specify it like this. Just give it some name. Let's say I'm assigning a name as label, and in here just call it, and you know how to call it, right? So you will be getting it from here, import kiwi.uix.label, import label. So this is how I have imported that, and just assign a text for it. Let's say please press button. All right, so this is what I have done. And just for the checking purpose, let me just run up to this part only. But before that, you have to add this widget inside the layout, and the layout which I am using is the grid layout. So I will be adding that to the grid layout, and in our case we can directly use the self, just because I have already inherited the grid layout with my current class. So that's why I can directly do it. So self dot add widget, and inside that you can directly say self dot label, which means now you have added this widget to your current layout, and that layout is grid layout. So this is how you have done. So this is what I have done, and after that, now let's just call it. And for calling this, you must have already seen in my previous video, and that is, let's say, let's give it a name, demo app, and in here you have to inherit it with the app. Similarly, inside this you have to call another method, right? And in here you have to return it. What you have to return? You have to return this. Just copy this and paste it here, right? So this is how you can do it, right? Like in my case, I don't have to pass any arguments for my class, but if in your case you are having any argument for your class, you can pass it here. So that's totally up to you, right? So now I have done this step. The last thing is to just call that part. So for the calling purpose, you know how to do it. You just have to first create an object, and then you have to call the run method, or you can directly use the class and then you can call the run method, right? And in this, first just import this one, right? So now you have imported this, and now you have done everything. Now just run this and let's see whether it's working or not. See, you have got a layout, and that is a grid layout, and in there you can see there is a widget, and that widget is label widget. But currently you can see there is no such variation as per the different layout. So how can I differentiate in between them, right? So let me just do it for you. So you will get a differentiation with respect to the other layouts when you will start adding multiple widgets to it. So let me just add the another widget, and that is button. So for that, just do it like this only. Just assign name as button and button and call it from Kiwi, this one. And in here just say, let's say let's say click here, click me, right? And to set the properties of your button, I have already shown it to you in my last video, so you can check it from there. But right now I'm just copying it and I will paste it here, so that it will add those properties to your button as per what we have set in our previous video, right? So this is all I have done, and the last thing is to add this widget to the layout, and that layout is grid layout. So just do it, quickly, add widget, and in here what you have to do, you just have to do button, right? So with this you have added two different widgets. The first one is the label and the second one is button. So you have added both of them with respect to the grid layout. So this is how you can add them, right? Now everything is done, everything is set up. You can run your application again and you will see how your application is gonna look. See, this one is a label widget and this one is a button. So when you will click, you will see an effect over here, right? You can see when you will click, you will have a different color. Now you will have something like green. Now when you will click, you will see the color has gone changed to blue. So this is how you can just set the values for it, right? So this is all about the grid layout. I hope you have got a proper understanding for that, but still if you are facing any difficulties in understanding this topic, then feel free to leave a comment below in the comment section. And also if you have liked our video, then do click on the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then do click on the subscribe button so that you do not miss any videos from our channel. And also you can press the bell icon so that whenever we will upload a new video, you will get a notification for that. So till then, bye bye and happy learning.